It was announced yesterday that Democrats in the House of Representatives are also now looking into whether or not Donald Trump lied to the special prosecutor Robert Mueller during that investigation. And the reason they're doing this is because obviously last week Donald Trump's good buddy, former campaign advisor Roger Stone, convicted on all counts, lying to Congress, bunch of lies all over the place, but they were lies that were made in order to protect Donald Trump from Robert Mueller. So if they determine that, yes, Roger Stone lied, then that would also mean, based on the transcript of Donald Trump's written answers to Mueller's questions, that would also mean that Donald Trump lied, saying that he never talked to Roger Stone about WikiLeaks or Julian Assange or anything like that, or the leaked documents. None of it. Trump said he didn't have any of those conversations. We now know that he did. So good, Democrats are investigating that. But also bad, the Democrats are investigating that. And here's why. The Mueller investigation has been over for several months now. We have not gotten to see the full unredacted report. Most Americans admit they have not read the report. Robert Mueller did his testimony. Everybody watched that. We didn't learn a whole heap of anything, and it didn't move the needle one way or the other in public opinion at all. So Mueller's testimony was basically worthless, right? If your goal was to get people to dislike or like Donald Trump, it didn't work either way. Everybody's now moved on from the Mueller report. We're now kind of focused on the Ukraine thing. But here's the other part of it, folks. Yes, we know that the Mueller report implicated Donald Trump in obstruction of justice. It said multiple members of his administration lied to him, which is why he couldn't come to a conclusion about the collusion. So yes, the Mueller report was exceptionally bad for Donald Trump, and yes, it laid out crimes that he committed. I'm not trying to say that it didn't. I'm not trying to say that those don't matter, because they do. But from the very beginning of this report being released, the Democrats lost the public relations battle. Republicans seized it. They said no collusion, we are vindicated, and Democrats, as usual, did a horrible job with their messaging, and they lost, even though the report says they won. The public wasn't convinced because Republicans jumped on it first. So by rehashing anything from the Mueller report, even though it does show Trump committed crimes, it's going to look like you still have sour grapes about it, which is what Republicans will say. Trust me, it's coming. And the public's going to start to see it that way too. They're going to say, why are they going back to this? We already know that nothing happened, even though stuff did happen. This is silly. They're still hung up on this. God, this is getting obnoxious and annoying. And that's what you absolutely do not want to happen. If the public turns on you now, you're screwed. They're on your side right now, Democrats, and that's wonderful. I don't think there's any need to tie in anything from that Mueller report into the current impeachment hearings about Ukraine. You've got it all with Ukraine. The public agrees with you on Ukraine. They didn't on the Mueller report. So if you bring that in, you're going to lose a lot of support. You're going to start muddying the waters, and you're going to allow Republicans the opportunity to trot out their months-old talking points about sour grapes and witch hunts and vindication. Because that's what they said with the Mueller report, and sadly the public believed them. So even though we know there's crimes in there, even though we know he's likely committed more crimes, including perjury, now's not the time to rehash Mueller. Let it die. There's plenty of other crimes for you to investigate and impeach this guy for. One of today's video sponsors is Impeach the Slap Card Game. And now that Donald Trump is officially going through impeachment, it could not be a better time to purchase this fun and educational game for your family. Not to mention the fact that we are officially in the holiday shopping season. So if there's someone on your holiday shopping list that maybe they're not a fan of Donald Trump, or even if they are a fan of Donald Trump, this game has something for everybody. And here's what they have to offer. In addition to being a fun game you can play with your family and friends, each card comes complete with either a quote from Donald Trump or a fact or figure about his administration. So yes, even the Trump fans out there can finally get a clear look at what exactly is happening under this administration. And as I mentioned, Trump is officially under impeachment. The investigations are ongoing right now, so it couldn't possibly be a better time to enjoy the fun of impeachment with your friends and family. So follow the links below at the top of the description of this video, use code RINGOFFIRE at checkout, and get 10% off your purchase of Impeach the Slap Card Game.